So the Hunter x Hunter manga is something that people talk shit about a lot. Not necessarily because of the story, some people it's because of the pacing, and others, mostly, it's because of the art. You know, the drawings, the scribbles on the paper, that. And truth be told, I should think the art was shit too. Not necessarily because I looked at the Hunter x Hunter manga, just cause I saw like a few pages of the art not being finished. I kinda just came to a conclusion without reading it that it was just shit, so I wouldn't, read it. I'll just stick to the anime. Eventually I just decided to pick it up, and when I was reading it I was surprised that that wasn't the case. I was actually waiting to see those really bad pages, but for like 100 chapters plus, I didn't see them. Now, I'm not gonna deny that the specific bad moments in the Hunter x Hunter manga in terms of art exist, but I'm also not gonna say that there's not multiple chapters with good art in them. Now, the Hunter x Hunter manga has a very cartoony art style. This isn't to say that the character designs are bad, it's just to say that they're drawn in a very cartoony way. The line work is pretty thick and clean, and it has amazing backgrounds when he chooses to have those backgrounds in the background. The Hunter x Hunter manga doesn't really use too many tones. It's mostly just in black and white, and there is no cross-hatching or any type of shading for the most part. When there is cross-hatching and shading, it's a very dynamic, memorable moment. It sticks in your head, dude. Togashi uses it sparingly, and it works when he decides to implement it. Most of the time, whenever there's chapters with bad artwork, it's, usually because of Togashi's back problems, as you may know if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan. And I'm pretty sure in the physical releases of some volumes, he did go back and finish the artwork. But back to the Hunter x Hunter art being bad, it's like people read it and forgot that there's multiple chapters with actual good art. They're just usually focusing on the bad stuff and the bad stuff only. Maybe some people didn't read it and they, just like me, think the bad art is the only thing that exists. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like the Hunter x Hunter manga is has the greatest art I've ever seen, but it's still pretty amazing. I mean, it is Yoshihiro Togashi. He did also make Yu Yu Hakusho, and if you read the manga during the Dark Tournament arc, the artwork just keeps getting better and better and better. It gets more detailed over time. If Togashi made Yu Yu Hakusho look that amazing, what makes people think that he can't do it again for Hunter x Hunter? And I'm pretty sure he also made Level E, but Level E is something that I've never really seen before. I'll have to read that. So yeah, I can't really comment on that, but bottom line is he's not a bad artist at all. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that during Hunter x Hunter, Togashi usually uses a lot of harsh angles. Just look at every single bend and corner on the characters, you'll see a lot of spikes. He doesn't use this for everything, but for a majority of things he does. So yeah, the Hunter x Hunter manga in terms of art is definitely not bad. It has its weird moments, I'm not gonna lie, and that might drag on for a few chapters, but I'm not gonna forget all the other chapters that I've read with amazing artwork. Togashi's sketchy art style is definitely something beautiful to look at when it's done well. And honestly, I wish people would read it and, experience it for themselves, come to their own conclusion. Even if you don't like his cartoony, sketchy art style, you can't say that it's drawn pretty poorly when it, actually looks good. When Togashi's back problems aren't affecting him and he's able to draw to the best of his abilities. Bottom line is, you can personally not like it, and I think there are pieces of the Hunter x Hunter manga that aren't necessarily the best in terms of art because he never finished them. But I don't think you could say it's objectively bad. There's still a lot of good about it, and I think the good outweighs the bad. That's pretty much my stance on the Hunter x Hunter manga, and I'll see you guys later. Please read it, come to your own conclusion, and bye.
とさえできなくてとさえでフラフラフラフラフラ